don't let your current interests and your hobbies kind of define what you will experience in the future. This will be a quick one, but I wanted to share a story. And I was looking back on my journal. I used to do a lot of journaling back in 2020 to like 2024. And a lot of the entries I've had, I wouldn't say like kind of depressing, but like a lot of entries, at least in my first year, I found that I wasn't really fitting in with the crowd. I wasn't really clicking with other people. And there's a lot of reasons why that might be the case, but I think the main one was because I wasn't necessarily open or as open as I thought I was to trying new things, trying new experiences, and being able to relate with other people, right? I've been really interested right now in kind of socializing with other people and becoming more extroverted and improving my social skills. And I think at the essence of all interactions with like other human beings, it is two people, two beings, two bundle of atoms trying to relate to each other with shared experiences, right? And until I actually understood that, I kind of struggled with talking to people that I didn't know who didn't have a very niche shared experience, right? For example, I watch a lot of anime, right? And while I love anime and I will preach to people that it's the best thing ever and I think everyone should watch it, not everyone has that same taste, right? And for the longest time, I felt as if I were to kind of branch out and try different things, I would kind of be losing my personality. I'd kind of be losing who I am as a person and, not necessarily keeping the essence of who I am. But I failed to realize, and this is the really important part, and I think everyone should kind of know this, is that just because you try something new doesn't mean you have to love it. There's two sides of every single argument, or two sides of every coin, right? Say, for example, you try a show and you watch it and it's dog shit. You watch it to the end, but it's absolute dog shit. It is the worst show of all time. That in and of itself, that opinion of having it being the worst of all time is an opinion. That's something you can relate to other people on, right? But, and this may come to a surprise of what I've said before in the past, but I think giving it a shot and actually, trying it and understanding it and trying to appreciate whatever you're experiencing is so important in terms of allowing yourself to relate to other people. And I read this in the book. I don't remember what the book was called, but it mentioned how every single thing that's like popular or has a big following has a following for a reason, right? And it doesn't make you any more or less of a person to figure out why that following is there. You can appreciate something is good in the sense of you can appreciate that its impact, its influence that it's had, but you don't necessarily have to agree with it. And when I kind of learned that and I kind of started applying that, I was a lot more open to trying new things and trying things that I usually would not try. And it's about giving yourself that ability to say, hey, I'm going to try this. I may not like it. This may make my opinion on this even more firm, but at least now my opinion isn't based on prejudice or on things that like I did not know in the past, and I think it really sums up. It's like, don't knock it until you try it, right? So yeah, kind of what I wanted to talk about. Pretty simple, but it's something I think if people are going to university for the first year, try things that you usually wouldn't. Obviously, you have your own values, you have your own things, your own set of rules. Like if you don't want to fucking try hard drugs, don't just try it out of, because you want to. But again, if, for example, if you don't like dancing, but you've never tried it, give it a shot, right? And maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but that's something else you can relate to another person on. And hey, who knows? Might have a good conversation because of it. But yeah, hit my PRs. Happy times. See you guys in the next one.